The woman was extremely thirsty. She stuck out her tongue and licked the rainwater. She took out a bottle and started collecting it, but the rainwater was mixed with rust and was undrinkable, causing her to vomit violently. Just when she was losing hope, a few drops of cool rainwater fell on her face. She slowly opened her eyes and realized that it had started to rain heavily outside. The rainwater was flowing into the container through the gaps. She couldn't afford to waste any time. She quickly took out a food container and placed it on the box to collect the precious rainwater. As she prepared to continue collecting with a metal box, she accidentally broke the pull tab. The broken pull tab gave her an idea. She figured out a way to open the top of the container. She looped a rope through the pull tab, grabbed both ends of the rope tightly, and pulled with all her strength. As the rope tightened, the gap in the container slowly widened, but her strength was fading fast. However, the opening was so close. How could she give up now? She gritted her teeth, pushed with all her weight, and finally, the metal piece was pulled open. When she saw this, the woman gave a strange expression, half smiling, half crying. The opening felt like the light of life shining on her face. She struggled and climbed out of the container. The sight before her shocked her. She was floating on the vast ocean. Although there was no one to rescue her, the sunlight and fresh air here were far more comfortable than the damp and sealed container. She made a simple drainage device to control the rising water level. With a new sense of hope, the woman began writing distress messages and putting them in food containers, tossing them one by one into the sea, hoping someone would find them and help her escape this hopeless place. Each day, she repeated the process of draining water, but the water level kept rising slowly. As the days passed, the woman gradually lost hope of rescue. She sat numbly in the container, staring at the sunset, her child being her only remaining hope. Just then, her husband called. She thought it was good news, but instead, it was a farewell. The man had been severely injured in an enemy attack and, at the end of his life, spoke of his love for her and their child. As time passed, the water level in the container reached a critical point. A seagull flew by, looking for food, which seemed to signal that land wasn't too far away. The woman had an idea and made a sail, hoping it would help her move faster. However, just as she was about to leave, the sealed hole was suddenly torn open, and the ocean water flooded into the container. The water level quickly accelerated the sinking. The water rushed in, and the woman's foot was caught by a rope. At the critical moment, she managed to cut the rope and barely escaped. But when she climbed out, she realized that her child was gone. Filled with pain and loss, she stood beside the sinking container, staring at the endless ocean, feeling as though her world had fallen into darkness with the loss of her child.